Welcome to Roll for Noodles, the series where I make a randomized noodle dish for my wife. This episode we have some special guests, our cousins Billy and Becky. This series is inspired by Adventures in Ardia's Roll for Sandwich. Let's get started with our roll for noodle shape. That's a 2 for rice ramen. Next up is our roll for sauce. And we've got a 7 for sesame. Now it's time for the double veggie roll. Double 4s, double peas. Alright, well now we'll roll for protein. That's a 6 for shrimp. Next up is our D20 Postability. That's an 11 for the 21 Seasoning Salute. And we'll finish up with our finishing touch. We've got a 7 for sesame seeds. I'll start off by defrosting the shrimp. I'm gonna get the amount for 4 portions in this bowl and defrost it in some cold water. Next up, it's time to activate the garlic cantrip. Every sesame sauce recipe I've seen has called for chili oil, and since this household hasn't yet recovered from the chili oil incident, we are making our own. Cold sesame noodles used to be one of my favorite noodle dishes to get at restaurants, but for some reason I've never tried making them. The ones I'm making today won't be cold, but I'm gonna put a pin in that for later. Normally I'd add a bit of salt to the chili oil, but we rolled the 21 Seasoning Salute. This is a salt-free blend of a bunch of different seasonings. Probably 21, but who's counting? I feel like it must be good if it has, spices. It smells savory and citrusy, but we'll find out what it tastes like. Now let's pour over the hot oil. Now that that's done, we can make the sauce. Gonna start out with a bunch of sesame paste, of course, then add some soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, and the chili oil. I think the creaminess and nuttiness of this sauce will taste really good with the texture of the shrimp. It makes me think of how well shrimp goes with pad thai, which often has peanut butter in the sauce and is topped with peanuts. So everything is pretty cohesive, except maybe the seasoning. With that being said, let's add more of it to the shrimp. I'll add some chili oil here too and let it marinate. Then after a few minutes, off to the pan it goes. Then it's time to add my mortal enemy, peas. Since we rolled double, I'm gonna add all of what we have left. Oh no, that means we're out of peas. It would be such a shame if I couldn't get more and then we had to take it off the list. Anyway, did you see that pot of water boiling in the corner? These noodles are made of brown rice, but have more of the texture of wheat noodles. They're not bad, but if I was going for a rice noodle, I would probably go with vermicelli over these. That's mostly a texture thing. Vermicelli rice noodles have more of a bite to them, while these kind of just fall apart. Before draining, I'm gonna steal some noodle water for the sauce. This will help it all come together and cling to the noodles. And now, we'll check in with the noodle expert.
Alfie, wait. 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 No. Wait. Stick it in my hand. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, buddy.
Now, after I wash my hands, I'll start plating. Again, everything here feels very cohesive. We've got a long, thin noodle with sesame sauce. We've got shrimp. I don't feel like the peas are adding much, but I don't know if they're taking away anything either. I think we all know this would have been better with broccoli. And our last ingredient is sesame seeds. And I don't know about this one. I don't really know how sesame sauce and sesame seeds are gonna go together. They're pretty different. But hey, that's the point of Roll for Noodles, trying wild and crazy combinations. Oh, be careful, by the way. These contain sesame. My only concern is that the citrus in the seasoning might not go with the rest of it, but other than that, we have a very cohesive bowl here. And what do you know? Just in time for noodles o'clock. I'm gonna call this one 2 Sesame, 2 Salute. I am very excited to try this one, but it's not up to me.
Cheers.
That is
That's
so
very
good.
This is great. It sort of tastes like a peanut
Is there
sauce.
also like lime juice
Yeah.
in this?
There's not.
Really? It kind of tasted a little bit citrusy on the shrimp.
Is there
Very
something
nutty.
slightly spicy too?
Yeah, I have chili oil in it.
Oh, it is chili oil.
And
This is
the
awesome.
peas
Yeah,
go
this is
very
really good.
well
Yeah.
too.
I can't eat them without making a fool of myself, like a long noodle thing, but it like goes well.
I think this is a very well done, cohesive roll. Sesame sauce was great. At first we all thought it was peanut sauce, but it's a little bit more bitter than peanut sauce, but so delicious, so well done. Pairs very, very good with how thin these noodles are. The peas worked very well to balance it as well, and the shrimp, it gets a 10, easily.
I said like 5 times throughout the whole time I was eating this that I would order this in a restaurant. It was really, really great. Like everything went well together. I love shrimp and I love peas too. So like it
And
just-
I love broccoli.
Yeah. Yeah, tiny little broccoli spears. Yeah, I would also give this a 10. And we're gonna make this at home.
One more and I'm going to Hollywood.
Now you got Simon.
I'm Simon
no.
Cowell. Yeah, I've asked for the recipe.
So I think I also have to give it like, just for it to be different, a 9.95.
You're so mean and British.
Yeah, I'm so mean and British. Yeah, no, I give it a 10. It's great.
Yeah.
You get the golden buzzer.
Yeah.